All right, YouTube, what is good? We're back with another trade recap today. Pretty solid day. Had an $1,000 win across 3 funded accounts, so $3,000 total today. In my opinion, high time frame was still bearish. We felt to break above these highs right here, and we had a strong push down yesterday. So what I wanted to see is how we're going to react at this level right here, which is what we rejected off of during the overnight session. Again, on 15 minute, you can see Asia lows got taken out during London, and then we failed to take out London highs, making our lower high right here, and then pushing down, running into market open. So immediately from that telltale sign, I was already looking for shorts coming into here. Only reason I was biased towards shorts at this time was just because price was overall downtrending, and we also had New York AM lows from yesterday resting below us, as well as London lows, but immediately that got taken out pre-market. So we skip ahead to market open, and you can see that the drawn liquidity that I wanted us to target almost got swept a few minutes into market open. We rejected off of it. If we get onto the 1 minute now, we had a strong reversal right here, and then we started consolidating into this level right here. So 1 minute was chopping, so I was kind of staying hands off. I was just being patient, seeing if a setup would present itself. Again, trying to target this New York AM lows, but only if we displaced lower right here to continue this downtrend on the 1 minute time frame. Another thing that I wanted to point out is that we did have a SMT. We did have an SMT with ES. ES took out London highs, but NQ failed to do that. So that was also something I was being aware of. So all I wanted to see was price push out of this range right here with volume to the downside. So at least maybe give me entry to these New York AM lows, and then as well as this low right here. So we have double stack drawn liquidity below us. Skip ahead a little bit, boom, and then we finally get our break outside. We push, almost take out the low, and then we retrace. Very strongly off of that level right here. And so all I want to see is a confirmation for us to run lower here. If we were to just completely run back into this range right here, then my trade would have probably been invalidated. But I wanted to see this level right here get pushed into, only because this was the range that we were in. So I wanted to see a breakout, retest of the range, and then a correction. And then a continuation down to these lows where my drawn liquidity was set at. So after we got this 1 minute close, I had my entry a little bit below the close, just to avoid getting wicked out and pressure in the opposite way. Got a nice 1 minute close. This is where I entered off of. And then as far as my break even, I always go break even at the internal low. So this is where I hit my break even at right here. The reason being is because if price hits this internal level right here, we have a chance of rejecting and running the opposite way. So I want to at least protect myself in the trade if we're going to continue running lower. We get a nice flush. At this point, I'm going break even. And then our target is pretty much smacked at that point. And then we take out the low with volume. I could have easily have trailed this position, but again, I only target to the drawn liquidity, which you can see was this New York AM low from Tuesday. And this is the drawn liquidity I was targeting pretty much all day. And I liked it a lot just because we did reject off of it. We didn't clear it. We didn't take it completely. And also the 5 minute failed to give us our change of character to the upside. We were still making lower highs. So I was still in for shorts, but I wanted to see us break out of this level of resistance. I wanted to see us break out this level of range. I wanted to see us break out of this range and then push to the downside, which is exactly what we did. So again, a picture perfect setup in my eyes. And the market flushed a little bit more past that. To go a little bit lower. I think there was another draw lower. Yeah, we have this draw all the way down here, but I don't know if that even got taken. No, we didn't. But we did take out this draw right here, which was another draw that you could have targeted. This was Monday's low as well. So obviously a picture perfect trade. Again, I trade continuation, so I'm looking to see rebalances and continuations of price. I don't want to see us just chop up and down like this. So when we're actually following a trend, that's what I like to see the most. I don't like trading inside these ranges. The way that I do take trades is, number one, I match up high time frame and low time frame bias. So I want to see bear structure on the high time frame and bear structure on the low time frame to confirm that we're actually trending in one direction on the market. I don't like when they disalign. However, you can take a trade when the high time frame and low time frame disalign, but you have to be very careful and cautious on where you're taking trades off of. And then drawn liquidity. Again, my drawn liquidity today was New York AM lows from yesterday. Volume and displacement. Again, we're trading New York open, so we already have strong volume and displacement. We are ranging right here, so I don't like to trade inside of this range. Again, once we broke out of here and we displaced lower, that's when I like to take my trade. We got a retrace and pullback, which is this 1 minute candle right here. Push back into this range, and then we had our confirmation entry once we confirmed and moved back lower, closing below this 1 minute candle, 50% extension, all the way down to the drawn liquidity. Great trade, break even really early into the trade as well, just for safety and precaution. But again, it's a very nice executed trade. We have 3K day across 3 accounts total. So I'll go to God, we move on to another day, and we'll see what tomorrow presents. If you guys fuck with these videos, let me know, comment below. And yeah, if you're looking for one-on-one help, I'll have a link in the description. If you need just free tips or want to DM me, if you have anything you want to say, just DM me on Instagram. I'll respond to all my DMs. Catch y'all boys tomorrow.